This is big. So guys, this was episode number 8 of the Killing Vote, and yeah, we have something to cover up here. So basically, it makes sense. It all makes sense now. It seems like it's hard. I don't want to talk that much about this episode. Let's just put together this like one thing. So apparently we are talking about the killing mode, and the killing mode, it seems like THoK is like the answer of the letters of Minsu. Minsu? What's his name? Yeah, Minsu. Of Minsu. So Minsu seems to be just one of the cat tiles, right? At least in some regards. And when I was like checking it right, Chiun and his grandma, which, like, honestly, I don't know if she's his grandma anyway, or they just like made this up or something. But those two are apparently the two that were apparently the two that were being on this meeting of the Kettles, and then two were like going through this one door together. I guess those were those two, right? Because the one Kettle also had like a bit more a female style, like body form, but I don't know. Maybe I just like maybe I just saw this. And yeah, the other one was like this. It were Chun and his grandma apparently. He's not he don't has a real address where he's living, I guess. As it seemed. And they said they were betrayed by Kettle number 5. Kettle number 4 is, as we know, so Kettle number 1 might be the professor or someone who's being for the professor. Kettle number 2 might be Chiun or the grandma. Number 3 is the other one. Number 4 is the one who got caught. And number 5 seems to be Iminsu, Assemblywoman Min, or another one who's like being present there with his identity for them. That's my guess right now. I don't know what exactly then he meant with "do you want a killing vote to the mother?" But I guess he meant his spot, maybe. Or maybe they plotted just around like the interview and using it. But yeah, I guess like this is like those like other people. At least it seems like it. This would explain why he was so quiet about those killing vote, like about those things, and he used it to get out. So maybe he can, yeah, be saved, right? At some point. Chiun, when he was little, saw the professor doing it, and they had like this interaction where Chiun was going away or running away. And yeah, it seems like in some way maybe it was like understandable for Chiun. Maybe Chiun really can't relate to that and could plot with other people, like the answer of the like and together with Kwon Seok-soo, the killing vote, like doing this, right? That's why the grandma of Chiun also was like, don't be that near with them, cause you know they're like from the police and stuff, and she's the sister of like a police officer somehow. And yeah, apparently Kwon Seok-soo is now getting is now free. I don't know what exactly happened there. Did Iminsu slash his mother kinda tricking them to the extent of making Muchan a target, or was that always a plan of Kwon Seok-soo? That's the question. Yeah, Chiun overall, obviously is IT wise a crackhead, right? That's why he always, or that's why it could be formed like that. That's like the reason for that. And yeah, that pretty much explains also how Chiun and the professor were acting and why they were so sus. And I always said this, they were so sus in anything they did, actually. But yeah, it was always like still that covered up very, very well of this series, and the writing was very good in that terms. But yeah, I'm super excited for the next episode to see if Kim Woo-chan was actually planned as a target, or if this was like the play. And yeah, so it's really hard. The police, Kim Woo-chan and Hyun, have to play against the killing vote and Minsu, as well as the mother. This is so incredibly hard. Yeah, I'm very interested to see what in the end happened there. Like, what was the actual betrayal? What was the actual betrayal is the question. And what was the actual betrayal? And yeah, what's going to happen now? And what is the spot of Iminsu and his mother in terms of the killing vote? How's the killing vote going to continue? And yeah, like the police just lost so many they lost so many alliance partners kind of things. Like Chiun could have been such a strong alliance partner, and this professor also as well, if he wouldn't be the killing vote himself. But yeah, it's interesting. The professors really care with like to hurt nobody who's not really a culprit, right? That's why I think Kim Woo-chan was not planned of the professor, but the other ones were. But yeah, it's still very interesting, because if you think about it, Iminsu was also one of the ones who was especially like, or was a bit like guarding. I'm just thinking about it. In the second case, right? He was the one who was like having the video and who was giving it to Ketal, who's this whole group, kinda. So yeah, he was kind of a part of it. Yeah, he was a part of it. But besides being a part of the killing vote, he himself killed people. Like the wife of the first culprit. Or the first victim of the killing vote, kind of thing. And yeah, he also did it like in the beginning and stuff. I don't they hit their identities. And that's why he was going so crazy when he was on talk, like when Minsu was in a talk with like the professor, because when the professor said like, "You are Ketal, right?" He was just getting crazy because he knew the professor like made this, even if they don't knew or know the identities of the other ones. I don't know how much Chiun maybe knows about like the professor and stuff, and maybe like if those three kind of know their identities, and just the other one not, and they just played it so everyone isn't going or shouldn't reveal their identities for the safety bets. But yeah, that's kind of how it is. I'm super excited to see the next episode. This is horrible for like the police and for getting the killing vote, because the killing vote is now like working together. Like they have the professor, so they are maybe pretty strong now, working as a unit. Overall, still their identities got confirmed, kind of. At least the professor, number 4. But yeah, just the reasoning behind it, like everyone can be Ketal. So number 4 got caught, but what's the point? Just someone else is coming up again, right? And yeah, that's like the thing. I'm pretty interested how this is going to end at the end. Still interested, like why Chiun helped that much with like the video and stuff from Ketal. When he's when he's part of it, right? He was acting sus with like letting this one guy go. Maybe, I guess that was the first time where I was like, she was kind of sus. I don't know if this like meant something also. But yeah, really want to see his motivations. Guys, thanks for watching with me this episode, and I hope we see us in next videos. Bye, guys.